Hey guys, I'm here at the gym getting ready for our classes tonight, and I decided to record this video to give you my 2 cents about kids competition. This last week I brought my kids team to a Western Open Kids in Regina, organized by Sask BJJ, very awesome organization. My kids always have a blast when they are there. And driving back home, I was kind of thinking, why do I like competitions for kids? Why do I try to encourage my kids to compete? And I decided to come here to share with you a little bit of why I see the benefits for kids there, right? I see some coaches focusing solely on the medals and making champions and making people to get better, and that's the way they see the benefit on kids competing. That's not exactly what I see. Don't get me wrong, I like medals. I like when my kids perform well and when they get medals and they go to the podium and they have that awesome feeling of being a champion, right? But that's not the main thing for me, especially when it comes to kids, the young ones, the 6, 7-year-old or 8-year-old. What I'm expecting from a competition for those kids is for them to have the chance to learn how to deal with their emotions, the frustrations, the winnings, the excitement, the losses, and all those things. Those things would help them to be better human beings in the future, help them to be better adults when they grow up, right? As we all know, as adults, life is full of pressure from all sides, family, work, you name it, right? So learning in an early age to deal with those things, it's the beauty. And that's why if you see me coaching a competition, sometimes when my kids lose a match, I'm gonna be there for them and give them a big hug and say, hey, head up, chin up, let's train more, right? Something that I teach my kids in the mats here, and I ask the parents to reinforce that at home is, in competitions there are only 2 outcomes, right? Or you win or you learn. If you win, fantastic, we should learn something with the wins as well. But when you're losing, if we learn how to reshape that into a way that the kids can learn something from it and evolve with that, that's gonna fuel their tanks to keep training more and more and evolve in the sport and evolve in life. Obviously, as the kids grow, we expect different things from them, right? Sometimes I see people treating kids, a 6-year-old kid, a 10-year-old, and a 20-year-old guy the same way in a competition environment, which I don't believe is the best approach. Even here at the gym, if you take a look at my 6 and 7-year-old class, my 8 and 9-year-old class, and a 10 to 12-year-old class, the classes run in a different way, in a different pace, in a different time. The length of the class is different. What we do in class is different. The warm-ups are different. Everything is different because everything we do in each age must be appropriate to their psyche and to their understanding of things. So same thing is the competition. For a 6 and 7-year-old, my goal there is for them to learn, to understand how to deal with their emotions. How do I feel when I win? How do I feel when I lose? Is this good? Is this bad? How do I deal with those things, right? Second thing is when I have kids a little bit older, 10-year-old and stuff like that, then we are teaching and working something different with them. What we are working with them is more on, okay, I know I have pressure. I know a lot of people are yelling at me, cheering for me, or I have another guy and people are cheering for them and the environment is very pressury, and even under pressure, I need to perform. I need to do the things I learned at the gym. So that's what I expect from a 10-year-old or 12-year-old kid, right? To be able to do what they do here at the gym, right? And I always tell them, if you want to get medals in the competition, it's very easy. Train hard. Hard training, easy competition. Easy training, hard competition. That's kind of the saying we use a lot here in the gym, right? So encouraging them to train hard. Obviously, when things go south, don't go well, we work with them to help them to get out of there, to get out of this bad situation and into a better feeling and stuff, or even how to deal with those grievous feelings and stuff like that, right? So that's what I see for the kids. And same thing applies to the other ages, right? When it comes to adults, I think we should record another video to talk about adults, but for kids, that's how I see, right? And I always encourage parents and other coaches to think like that, right? So if you're planning to have your kid competing soon or in a competition in any sport, right? Try to encourage them. Try to be there for them. When the things are frustrating, don't take the frustration out. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we should have like participation medals. That's not what I'm saying here. It's the opposite of that. Kids must earn what they accomplish there. They need to work for it. So a participation medal is not what we're talking now. But we need to be there to help them to learn and to go through the frustrations. If you have any questions or any comments you want to put down below here. If you're not following the channel yet, please give us a follow, subscribe, and like. Thank you. Us.